Today, what I am unboxing is the Caffeinated Keto Bar by Eat Your Coffee. This is the Almond Mocha. This is a special bar that they offer because it's sweetened with allulose. It is not sweetened with sugar. So if you are on a low carb diet, this specific caffeine bar is suitable. And this is 2 grams net carbs. So 1 bar is equal to 1 cup of coffee. And I have been eating these specific bars for about 2 months now. I was eating their other bars previously, the non-allulose sweetened bars that I really liked, but I was trying to cut back a little bit on the sugar and the carbs, so I tried these out. This is the box they come in. It comes in a box of 6. I order these directly from Eat Your Coffee, and it's eatyour.coffee. That's the website. It's not a .com, it's eatyour.coffee. And this box of 6 bars sells for $19.99. They do have all kinds of specials going on all the time, and they also have samples that they make available. I believe you can get samples, sample 3 of the different bars or something like that to try them out before you actually put in an order. I used to love drinking coffee. I drank a lot of coffee at one point in the early 2000s when I came into the web design, programming design, all the different types of online digital work I was doing. And I would be up all night and I would just drink tons and tons and tons of coffee. And over the years, it kind of caught up with me and I just was like, coffee's going out, but I love caffeine. And so I scaled back the coffee way back, and I just have a few of these bars every week. And there was a point during the lockdown that we had here in Oregon where I was eating probably 1 of these a day, maybe 2 sometimes. I was getting in extra work. I was getting caught up with things. We were all at home. Anyway, this company does a really great job in their design, their website functionality, the orders, updates. They have a very good customer relationship system that's primarily automated, but very well coordinated and organized, where you get updates on your shipping, information about the order, all your billing information, et cetera, et cetera. They also offer reorder capabilities so that you could put in an order and have it delivered every month. You don't have to remember to go back online and put in your order. So all kinds of cool stuff. But this was a step up because, again, it's sweetened with allulose. And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to go ahead and open this box up. And just so you know, so this is 80 milligrams of caffeine. That's what's in here. And my understanding, that's roughly basically a cup of coffee, your normal cup of coffee. So as expected, when we get into low carb foods and we get into alternative sweetened foods, most of us know who've been dealing with this in any way, shape, or form that it doesn't ever taste to that traditional sweet sugar taste that we're all so used to. I will attest to the performance of this in terms of caffeine because, being in the field of work that I'm in, caffeine just kind of hand in hand. It always has been in the design and arts fields. So when I eat one of these bars, I actually really feel like I had a cup of coffee, and it's actually interesting, but it almost feels like a cleaner caffeine to me, meaning that there's some side effects that I get with coffee that I don't necessarily feel with these, which is really neat and really cool. It might just be because the quality is so high in this too. It's low sugar, obviously. There's protein in it, 80 milligrams of caffeine. It's gluten-free. There's no gluten in it either, which is another thing, on this. So, all right. So let's go ahead and open it up. And I don't have the little note. There was a note that came with this order that it was a really nice little note. Actually, it was designed really well, and it basically said that these snacks can be a little oily because there's an oil used in making them, and that makes sense because this is a keto type low carb snack. It's going to have fats in it. And so you can see the size of the bar here. It's about 2 inches by 2 inches. If you do the math, it's just a square. And normally when I eat it, I cut it up in pieces because I don't like just to chew in the whole thing because I'll eat it too fast. I like to chop it up into little pieces. Then I can kind of eat it, over a half hour, an hour. You can actually text EYC for Eat Your Coffee to 29071 and they'll basically initiate, order information if you want to order something or get more info. Like I said, they're really digitally hip. They've got a lot of intricate automated systems going on in terms of once you order from them or you go on their website and sign up to their newsletter or whatever. They're really interestingly positioned that way. So I have tried several other caffeine bar products. This one, hands down, is the best. I have tried the basic chocolate. I tried another bar that was kind of like a rice bar of some kind. This one, hands down, tastes best. The caffeine seems really great. Like I said, it's like having a cup of coffee, but almost better. You can get this when you're on the go, which is nice. Like if I've got an early morning meeting or something, don't have time to make coffee or whatever, just throw one of these in my bag, and and I'm traveling too. If I'm at an airport or on a plane, sometimes if it's in the morning, I might want a cup of coffee, and it's not so easy to get, or the coffee's horrible on an airplane. So I just have one of these. These seem to be a shelf life. I mean, at least based on the dates of when I order and get them, it seems like a shelf life about 6 to 8 months. Ingredients list, by the way, is really short too. It's what we like to see. We like to see a minimum amount of ingredients in here. Nothing, 3 pages of these long winded chemical names, which we see on most other products. And just as a side note, I opened this bar kind of funny. This actually has a very specific way to open it. This is probably more for the retailer. You put it on the shelf and it looks all, like I said, they did a really good job designing this box, and they make it really enticing too, the way that it's all put together. So kudos to Eat Your Coffee for solving the problem, majorly solving the problem, 1 of keto, keto snacks, and 2 of caffeine on the go. That's a really clean, high quality caffeine. Hey, thank you for watching. Until next time, I will talk to you later.